contest. The Ram Bells, the home team, in the gray jerseys. West Texas in the dark black. Our officials for today's ball game are Shane Pope, Victoria Francis, and Steve Lawrence. Both teams out on the floor. It will be Vanderzee at 6'4", jumping up for West Texas A&M against the 6'1" Frierson. And our first semifinal from Allen, Texas is underway as the ball in the air. The tap is controlled by Angelo State. It will be Robinson who'll bring it down. Gets to the right side. Dorsey slashes in. Lost control. Wild picks it up. Gets it to Sasha Watson. Watson quickly up the floor for West Texas as Angelo State opens in a man defense. We'll get it outside to Wild. Right back over to Watson. Then on Wild on the give and go down the lane. Misses the layup. And Angelo State controlling the rebound as it's tipped over to Frierson. Robinson quickly up the floor. Gets it over to Dorsey. West Texas in a matchup 2-3 zone defense. Skip pass from Robinson. Finds Dorsey, who goes inside. Then they go right back out. And firing away for a three and hitting it is Dorsey. Taylor Dorsey hitting 31% from three-point range on the season. Draws first blood as Angelo State leads 3-0. Decker for West Texas goes into the corner to Wild with a dribble out. To Decker, back over to Walton, now to Watson. West Texas being patient against this time a 2-3 zone defense for Angelo State as they mix it up. Wild feeds it down low to Vanderzee, goes under the basket, missed the shot, gets her own rebound and banks it in. West Texas first basket goes to Lily Vanderzee. And it's Angelo State with a 1-point lead as we've played almost a minute and a half. And there's a steal by Allie Decker. Decker over to Walton, down inside to Watson. He's called for traveling. First turnover of the ball game goes against West Texas. Lots of underlying storylines in this ball game as Kevin Baker, the second-year head coach of Angelo State, formerly an assistant coach with West Texas A&M Lady Buffs. And over on the West Texas bench, associate coach Camille Perkins played and coached at Angelo State. Here's Dorsey for three, hits it again, her second of the ball game. Ram Bells lead at 6-2 with 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Watson goes over to Walton, to Wild, to Decker, back to Watson. Inside they go to Vanderzee, skips it outside. Walton squares up, shoots for three, it's short. Weak side rebound pulled down by Frierson. Gets it to Robinson, looking up as she brings it down the floor. Goes on the left side to Kelly. Kelly back to Robinson in the left corner. One dribble. Goes to the point to Kelly. Robinson out of Dorsey. He's been on fire. Down the lane. Dorsey for a layup. A runner by Dorsey. She has all 8 of Angelo State's points as the Ram Bells open an 8-2 lead over the Lady Buffs. We're live in the Allen Events Center in Allen, Texas. Neil Horn with you on today's web stream on the Lone Star Conference. Wild for West Texas gets it over to Walton. Walton looks inside, skips it top of the key. Decker squares, shoots for three. Might have been deflected by the defense of Dorsey. And Angelo State has the rebound as they quickly run. Robinson loses it. Decker comes up with a steal for West Texas. Decker to the right wing, picked up by Kelly. Goes to Walton, whips it down inside. Vanderzee missed the first shot, got it in. Frierson had flown by going for the steal as the pass goes into Vanderzee for her second bucket. So right now, it's Taylor Dorsey of Angelo State, 8. Lily Vanderzee of West Texas, 4. That's the score in the ball game. A runner is an air ball by Lexi Murphy, rebounded by Wild for West Texas. 6:28 left in the opening quarter, this semifinal. Walton feeds it again to Vanderzee at the right post, backs in, spin move, puts it up, and no good. Rebounded by the Ram Bells as Dorsey on the run, loses the handle, picked up by Robinson. Robinson out between the circles, comes back left, Dorsey firing for three again. This one's short, tipped by Vanderzee over to Wild. They get it to Watson, the point guard, as we've reached the 6-minute point of the first quarter. Walton dribble out, hands up to Watson. Back over to Walton, crossover into the lane for the 12-foot pull-up jumper that's no good. It's knocked out of bounds off the hand of Lexi Murphy. Both teams bring in substitutions. Madison Parker in for West Texas, replacing Madison Wild. And here comes the Lone Star Conference Player of the Year, as Angelo State will bring Jasmine Profit off the bench. And you wonder why Profit doesn't start. We've talked with folks around that said it was at her request because she tended to pick up early fouls and wanted to start coming off the bench not to get in foul trouble. As West Texas goes into Vandersea, missed it, Dorsey, and there's Dorsey over the back picking up her first foul. Vandersea will get to the line and shoot two as Jasmine Profit, the 6'1 senior out of Jackson, Mississippi, picks up her first. She comes in averaging 13.8 points per contest and 6.8 rebounds. Profit was the player of the year in the Lone Star Conference this year, the defensive player of the year, as well as first team all-conference. Vandersea missing the first free throw. She's a 66.7% free throw shooter on the season. Score remains Angelo State 8, West Texas 4, and before the second free throw comes, the Ramblers bring in Lexi Murphy, who just sat down for Jasmine Profit, and Profit sits down after picking up the quick foul in just a few seconds of action. Vandersea misses the second. Walton tips it out. It's picked up by Dorsey of Angelo State. Dorsey clears it outside to Robinson between the circles. Feeds it right side. Frierson, a runner, might have been tipped and out of bounds off West Texas. Ramblers inbound with 5:19 to play in the first quarter. Here comes the Lady Buffs' second substitution of the day. CeCe Wooten, a 6-foot freshman out of Vancouver, Washington, checking in, replacing Lily Vandersea. Robinson off the inbound, pull-up jumper won't go down, and Walton clears the rebound for West Texas. Walton hands it off to Watson, the veteran point guard. Matched up on Kiana Kelly, tries to drive, it's cut off by Kelly. Goes out to Parker. Parker back to Watson. Skips it top of the key now to Wooten. Wooten to Walton. 10 on the shot clock as Walton tried to draw a foul, couldn't do it. Parker saves it. 5 on the shot clock. Decker gets it out. Walton at the shot clock buzzer drains the three. Sydney Walton with the shot clock winding down knocks in the tray. And we got a 1-point ball game. Angelo State 8, West Texas A&M 7. Angelo State's been scoreless over the last 3 minutes. Has allowed the Lady Buffs to pull to within one as the elbow jumper is good for the Ramblers. Lexi Murphy for her first basket. 10-7, Ramblers. Murphy stops the 3-minute scoreless drought for Angelo State. Now Walton on the drive. Kick out. Decker will fire for three with good rotation. It switches through. Allie Decker with a tray. She hits almost 40% outside the arc. And back the other way, the Ramblers turn it over. We're tied at 10 apiece, heading into our first